The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. '55's my guy, 55.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Bang, 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 bang. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. 25.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Devin Singletary, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Set 50, plant.
49.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Hey, it's our house.
Bravo.
24, check 24. 49.
Now.
The mic. 49's the mic.
You must be dreaming. You're out.
Hey, check 24. What's
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Brown. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Hey, echo.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
He's checking crab.
Look, squeeze.
Joker, 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 Joker. Slam, slam.
Look at me. Door. Be careful.
Back to throw here. Going for the deep ball. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a little dangerous there, almost a penalty, but it does get into the end zone before going over the sideline for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 27, Allen into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
On the ball. On the ball.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come out here in the eye.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Hey!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Singletary to get the drive started. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Flush to his right. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And into the red zone now. And Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points. So you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes. Make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And this is Cook with the ground. His carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check three.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Six guys.
Nice.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
61. Match box lights.
Check. Lucky.
They'll run for it with Cook. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
Down. 60 or. 80 weapon.
Hey, check 24. Watch out.
Rock it. Now.
On 2nd down, it's Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here is Cook on 3rd and goal. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point. And the lead now stands at 13. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, high 7.
Now Allen going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
56.
Watch it, 5. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Regular.
Crash. Hey, watch it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's able to find Diggs. That's good for 28 yards.
Here we go.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They try to quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Allen, there goes a deep ball, end zone, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Kill. Middle.
From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to go for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Now, you know I don't often have sympathy for quarterbacks, but in this situation, I don't know what else he could do. 4th down, so he can't just throw the ball away. He's got to find a way to try and make a play, but the pressure ended up getting to him.
Pressure got to him. Really big sack and a turnover here on downs.
Check pass, check pass. Check safety, check safety.
Topper, topper. Go, go.
Mike, 53. 53, Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of the story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that answer.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
On the ready.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
6, pull it high.
Alert 3.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hard.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Mike 50, Mike 50. X3, 218, chopper.
Check 43.
Let's go.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mike 50. Greystone, travel. Stay with your man.
Switch. Why? Get one.
Smoke. Hey.
Hey, check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Check Mike 50. Not here.
Hey, Foxtrot. Ready.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Switch it.
There.
Fresno. Save. Kill.
Hey, seam 6. Shoot.
Now back to throw. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, watch the leg.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down. Okay, so now the question, how did he get that wide open?
Well, we both know that he shouldn't, because from the time they handed out scouting reports before this game, he was circled, starred, everything. Find him, cover him. But sometimes you can scheme a guy open. You put the receivers in a bunch, maybe you move some motion, maybe you put him on the backside of a formation, and all of a sudden you've got a better matchup. Every now and then, the offensive guys, they figure a way to get him open, even with everyone keeping eyes on him.
And that's certainly a guy they want to keep trying to scheme open. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Allen to throw again. He'll get this one to his tight end. That's Jason Kroon. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
All right, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Alert!
Mike 55. Check 55, Mike.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Hatchet.
All 52.
Banjo.
From midfield, here's Allen. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
And that's now the 2nd time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guys the football back.
Here we go.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they sequence things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. This quarterback now 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. They'll set up the throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Look at me. Zipper.
2nd and 1. Forced out to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ed Oliver, make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Check. Switch.
22 jet bomber. Check 13.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Greg Zerline on for the field goal.
And that is no good. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm going to hit you. Ready up.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Go. I got motion there. Me. I got it.
2nd and 15. And he's going to go down again.
They can't stop him.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Go out.
Check 30.
Look. Squeeze.
Let go.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Interception, baby, all day.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Watch QB drop. Watch
General West.
Back.
Look at me. Door. Be careful.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move, and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
X3. 218. Chopper. Bravo.
Check.
Let's go.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch twist.
Greystone, travel. Hurry.
Slam. Jam.
Ready.
Now Cook running right. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
Here comes the ball.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Hey! Rock it. Shoot.
2nd and 6.
No.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Hey, orbit.
Check hot route.
Now.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. 53's the mark.
He'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Out of bounds as he appeared to be looking for the corner. He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And that run there does nothing but juice up the guys who are moving the football. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, people running it, actually the guy calling plays, you're almost jumping up and down in jubilation, aren't you?
And now you've got options on 2nd down.
And big-time options. You might want to think about play action and try and get something cheap right here over the top.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Mike. Right there in the middle. 55.
And now they'll throw with Allen. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Phillips. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 55.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. I got it.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Throw left side complete. It's Phillips. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Check to half 85, half 85. Check that in the middle.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And here's Allen operating from the gun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Well, that'll get him the 1st down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant.
Switch. Hey, hold. 55. Right there in the middle. 55.
1st down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he slings one that's incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
55.
Allen now throwing again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Phillips. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Hey, tight. Hey, tight.
5.
55.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Jayon Brown. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
2nd and 9 now. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. We're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
High 7. Fair.
Watch the whip.
25. Check 25. Hey.
Check 24. Check 24.
Now.
They're going to look to throw. Past the 20. This will be caught by Brown. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Kill. Hey, Haywood. Go. Hit it.
They'll look to throw again. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Watch the run.
Yo, go, go. Hey, Sam on.
Watch the shift.
Let's go.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
He gets it to Brown, complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A.J. Brown, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. One final shot. They'll look to throw, and that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season,